This is the IELTS listening test. You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. You will hear a man inquiring about booking an ecological trekking tour.
Hello, I'm calling to inquire about the ecological trekking tours you offer.
Hello there. Sure, I'd be happy to help. We have multiple options tailored for various preferences. Could I ask which trail you are interested in?
I heard a lot about the Serenity Trail. Could you tell me more about its features?
Certainly. The Serenity Trail is one of our most popular routes, known for its breathtaking landscapes and diverse wildlife.
Sounds wonderful. How long is the trek?
The trek typically lasts about 5 days, which includes various stops for sightseeing and resting.
Okay, I'm looking to start around the 10th of August. Will that be possible?
Let me check. Yes, we do have availability on the 10th. Would you prefer a shared or a private room?
A private room would be ideal. Also, could you include a guided night tour of the stars?
Noted. We can definitely accommodate that. Let me just confirm a few more details.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 6 to 10.
For the trek, we accommodate up to 15 participants to ensure a more personalized experience.
That's great. What about meals?
Meals are provided, and we focus on using local organic ingredients for all the dishes.
Where would we meet on the start date?
Our meeting point is at the Riverside picnic area, which is easy to locate.
Great. Anything else I should prepare or bring?
We recommend bringing essential items, including a first aid kit for any minor injuries.
How is the transportation to the trail organized?
Transportation is via a shuttle bus that will take you directly to the starting point.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. You will hear a talk about a new marine robotics project. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 15. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our presentation on marine robots. Today, I'll be discussing the cutting-edge project that aims to revolutionize the way we explore and study our oceans. The primary goal of this project is to gather extensive data about marine life and the surrounding environment without causing any disturbance to the natural habitat. By using a fleet of these robots, Researchers can monitor underwater ecosystems with unprecedented detail and continuity. One intriguing feature of our marine robots is their ability to mimic traditional fish movements. This characteristic not only aids in stealth underwater observation, but also ensures that the robots blend seamlessly with the surrounding wildlife, minimizing the chance of interaction disturbances. Furthermore, these robots are equipped with a sophisticated remote control system, which allows for real-time navigation and adaptation according to environmental changes. This capability is essential for situations where immediate decisions are crucial, such as when navigating through currents or avoiding obstacles. Regarding energy consumption, these robots primarily harness wave energy to extend their operational duration. This sustainable and renewable energy source ensures the robots can remain active for extended periods without frequent recharging, making them highly efficient and practical for long-term research missions. This remarkable project is primarily funded by a government research council, focusing on advancing scientific knowledge and technological capabilities in underwater exploration. Such backing highlights the potential impact these robots will have in the field of marine biology and environmental monitoring. Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20. Turning our focus to the different components of these robots, we start with the cameras and sensors, responsible for monitoring and recording a wide array of data, from video feeds to water temperature and salinity levels. This data is crucial for scientists as they analyze marine conditions. The propulsion system is another critical component, enabling precise movement and direction control. Ensuring the robots move accurately and efficiently is fundamental to their success in navigating complex underwater terrains. Another vital part is the sealing mechanism, designed to prevent water from entering the robot. Given the high-pressure environments these robots operate in, robust sealing is essential to their functionality and longevity. Next, we have the energy module, which ensures that the robots remain powered during their missions. As mentioned earlier, they primarily use wave energy to sustain themselves, allowing for prolonged deployment periods. Lastly, the communication tower plays a pivotal role, allowing external commands to be received. Through it, researchers can relay instructions and alterations to mission parameters, which is critical for dynamic research conditions. That is the end of Section 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers. You will hear two students discussing a university project on drone applications with their tutor.
So, you've decided to focus your project on drone applications. Can you tell me why you chose this topic? Certainly. We found drones fascinating due to their increasing use in various fields. Plus, they've become quite popular in recent discussions among tech circles, which provides substantial material for our research. That's a good point. And which aspect of drone technology are you focusing on primarily? We are particularly interested in the practical applications of drones, especially in areas like agriculture and delivery services. It's truly amazing how versatile they can be. It sounds like an exciting project. You'll definitely hone your data analysis skills through this work. What challenges do you anticipate facing? One major issue is the signal interference that can cause problems with navigation. Additionally, we are concerned about potential privacy invasions, which have been a subject of considerable debate. Yes, and let's not forget about how weather conditions might affect the drone's performance outdoors.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 26 to 30.
Have you thought about how and where you'd test these drones? Yes, we're planning to conduct field tests during various climate conditions to understand how they cope with different environmental factors. We're also curious about their impact on agricultural processes. It will be enlightening to see how they improve crop monitoring and management. That sounds promising. Are there any innovative ideas you'll be testing? Absolutely. We're considering the implementation of machine learning algorithms for better navigation precision. And we're hoping to present our findings at a local technology symposium, which would be a great way to gain feedback from experts in the field. That's an excellent idea. I would recommend utilizing some mapping software to thoroughly analyze the data you collect. It can give you a more comprehensive view.
That is the end of section 3. You now have half a minute to check your answers. You will hear a lecture about early cave art exploration. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40.
Throughout history, the discovery and analysis of cave art have opened windows into ancient human cultures. Initially, it was game hunters who stumbled upon these early pictorial representations while seeking shelter or tracking prey. These explorers often reported seeing vibrant depictions of animals, sketched with precision and filled with stunning colors. However, many of these images were located in rather inaccessible spots within the caves. They were frequently found down narrow, tricky tunnels or high up on ceilings, suggesting perhaps a deliberate choice by the artists to place them in such challenging locations. Scholars believe these artworks could have served spiritual or ceremonial purposes, potentially linked to hunting rituals or rites of passage. Over time, as more caves were discovered, it became evident that the artists made extensive use of easily available natural elements. For example, the glowing yellows and reds in many paintings were derived from local ochres mixed with animal fat or plant oils, yielding vivid hues that have endured through the millennia. Charcoal was another common medium, providing stark, contrasting blacks. These early artists demonstrated remarkable skill and ingenuity in both securing their materials and in their application methods, leaving behind a legacy that continues to fascinate modern researchers. When it came to the actual execution of these paintings, artists utilized a range of simple tools. These were fashioned from materials such as bone or sharp stone, allowing intricate details in their drawings. It's fascinating to observe the level of sophistication achieved in these works, which often display a keen attention to perspective and movement, creating lifelike portrayals of animals in action. In some representations, techniques akin to shading and perspective, reminiscent of those seen in modern art, are clearly employed. Moreover, the presence of items like hand stencils and repeated motifs in certain areas hints at a communal aspect. It suggests that these sites may have served social functions or even been markers of territorial claims. More recent technological advances have furthered our understanding of these ancient practices. For instance, modern dating techniques involving the analysis of mineral deposits, such as calcite, that form over the artworks have allowed researchers to estimate their age more accurately. This approach has expanded our knowledge, filling in the gaps regarding the timing and evolution of human creative expression.
That is the end of section 4. You now have 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the answer sheet.
Hey there, did you get them all right? Smash the like button and subscribe for more daily IELTS tests.